Time for sports on the AM show. My name is Haruna Mubarak. The segment is brought to you by Litina Travel and Tours 2026 Global Football Festival. Litina Travels is taking Team Ghana to the World Cup in America, Canada, and Mexico. The Litina Travels package includes visa to watch all 3 group stage matches, 3 official match tickets, return charter flights, top-class hotel accommodation, travel insurance, and exclusive access to business networking events across all 3 host nations. Now call 0244-260-789 today or visit Litina at Alisa Hotel, Northridge, and secure your spot on this once-in-a-lifetime journey. To our first story, massive uncertainty continues to grow over the kickoff date for the Women's Africa Cup of Nations as Morocco remain coy about a possible postponement. The tournament is originally scheduled to be played from the 17th of March to the 3rd of April, and qualified countries are already preparing for it. The Black Queens are currently in the United Arab Emirates for pre-international friendlies and are expected to wrap up on Friday against Tanzania. It is, however, uncertain if the continental event will come off at the date initially communicated. Meanwhile, CAF is expected to release an official statement addressing the matter within the next 24 to 48 hours. Now, Banyana Banyana head coach Desiree Eli has voiced frustration over the persistent uncertainty surrounding the continental showpiece. She added that such doubt would never be seen in the men's game.
I think we all are in the dark. We only know what we see on social media and what we hear. And, you know, if someone is listening, if they can just give us a yes or a no. Because after the 7th, it becomes very difficult because the other dates belong to the tournament, so you can't keep the players. It's not a FIFA date where you can keep the players like an international FIFA date where it's a women's calendar date where you can play friendlies like we are now, because it was from the 25th to the 7th of March. After that, it's the tournament dates, and if we don't hear anything, we can't keep players because clubs can recall their players. I know other countries have already recalled, clubs have already recalled their players, and some players haven't even flown to their countries because of the uncertainty, and it's not really fair. I'm just going to raise one question: would this happen in the men's game?
No. Not with a tournament that's supposed to start this month. And then there's no confirmation, there's no clarity, no details at all. And yeah, we would really like some communication from CAF. But do you try to continue for this week as if it's business as usual?
We have to, unfortunately. We have to because they can come on Thursday and say the tournament's on. But how do you prepare? How do you get everything sorted out in 2 weeks?
You can't even name your final squad.
No, we can't do that, of course. I don't think it would be fair on anyone to do anything like that, because how do you name a squad and I don't mention you in the squad, and then the tournament's postponed, and then we say, but she didn't want me in the first place, so how do I now show her that I can still get in?
Now, the UFAB coaching license course organized by the Football Association of Wales could prove to be a watershed moment for Ghana. 4 Ghanaian coaches took part in the training aimed at developing their skills and expanding future opportunities for technical exchange between the Ghana FA and Wales. Black Satellite's assistant coach Winfred Dormon and Hearts of Oak assistant coach Abdullah Ghazali are keen on sharing the knowledge to improve other domestic coaches as well.
Use, because learning without practice is nothing. And people always say that practice made man perfect. And it is not about that. I always disagree with it, because I believe good practice made man perfect. Because the good aspect of it is that we have learned so many things. We have been exposed to so many things. And I think that is what we need to use. That is what we need to impact in our players, both the club level and at the national team level. And again, our colleagues that we have who have not yet gotten the opportunity to take part on it, especially our young coaches. With the young coaches, we can educate ourselves, we can educate each other, we can also share this particular knowledge with them. So that at the end of the day, it will not stay with us, it will go wide as the FA plans, because it is not about we alone. It's about we going to get that particular knowledge, come down, share it with our college coaches. At the same time, make sure that whatever thing that we have learned over there, we'll put it into use with our video clubs and then the national team players.
First food was, we started in January last month, where we engaged our directors via Zoom, and it ran for 3 weeks before we went to Wales to do the contacts, the practice. And we also did it for like 4 or 5 days, purely tactical. Some were in the classrooms. And then the final part is where they have assigned us a task. We have to come to our comfort zone with our class, with our teams, do some session, upload it, and send it to our mentors. The mentors will refine it and add value to it. So it is still ongoing, and we are grateful. I personally am grateful, and I believe the 4 of us are also extremely grateful. Now, we have to bring it to our clubs, to the national teams. Some of us are already national team coaches, and make sure we impart it, because the essence of knowledge is to apply. If you don't apply it, then the knowledge we have acquired will be useless.